Welcome back. Now that Halloween is over, many of us find ourselves facing this conundrum. What do we do with all that leftover candy?
Well, our next guest has the solution. Bake with it. Here to transform your sweet stash into delicious desserts is culinary expert Colin Asuncion. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me back. So great to be here. Hi, everybody.
I am very excited, and we're going to get right down to brass tacks, starting with this chocolate trifle, which uses up all of those little chocolate bars that we get.
That's right.
So walk us through how this comes together.
Absolutely. So we have a big family-sized one right here in the middle, and this uses as many chocolate bars as you want. You can put anything in here. This has chocolate cake, chocolate whipped cream, and chopped up chocolate bars, which we're gonna make your own right now, actually. So we have a big one here. We're gonna do individual ones. So we each have a sundae cup, and we're gonna start with a couple pieces of cake. So I made some chocolate cake for us to use today.
Can you use box cake, anything?
You could use box cake, you could use brownies, anything store-bought, whatever you like.
Love it. Okay.
And then you throw in some chopped mixed chocolate bars. And again, you can use any chocolate bar you want. It doesn't matter if you have any left over from trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
I personally don't, because I ate them all.
And then you can start eating it while you're making it.
Exactly. That's the joy of baking, you know?
So just throw in a couple of
just throw in a few there, and then we top that with whipped cream. And if you have room, you can do more layers, or you could just do one layer. It doesn't really matter. So just squeeze some chocolate whipped cream on top. Delicious. And then you can add more on top, anything you like, and then you finish it off with one mini chocolate bar.
ice cream like place?
Oh yeah. Oh, so good. You're
and then
a pro.
what do I do? Can I just
throw that right on top for a cute little garnish, and then bon appetit. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some other ways you can put mini chocolate bars to use?
Yeah, so they're so versatile. You can throw them in shortbread cookie dough, like one on each cookie. You can chop them up and put them in chocolate chip cookie dough, brownie batter, or even cheesecake. That would be so great with chocolate bars.
it.
Yeah.
These are great. I love these ideas. Now, for our next dessert, you've taken those little chewy caramel squares and turned them into a drizzle?
Yes, that's right.
Tell us about this.
So I love these caramels. These are my favorite when I was a wee lad trick-or-treating. That was my favorite treat.
I love them too, but they're divisive.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So if, let's say you don't like chewing on them, you can melt them down, take 2 cups of them, melt them down with 1/3 of a cup of milk. Make sure you take the plastic off first, of course. And then you have a caramel drizzle that you can put on ice cream, or you can put them in a caramel oat bar, which is what I made today.
I had my own plate, but I went from the bigger plate. Anyway, caramel oat bars sound delicious, and I feel like if you got the word oat in there, they might even be healthy, but tell us how you made these.
Absolutely. So you start with a dough, which is more like a crumble. You take oats, flour, sugar, and then you create a layer of that in a brownie pan, pop that in the oven, take it out, and then you put chopped chocolate, chopped nuts, and the caramel drizzle.
It's so good.
And then more of the crumble on top, bake it up, and then you can top it however you like.
It is wonderful. I feel like it's almost the kind of bar that you could have for breakfast and not feel bad about it. Anyway,
100%.
moving on to stained glass cookies that you made with the colorful hard candies that, again, did you melt these down?
I did melt those down, but first I crushed them. That's key to creating the stained glass effect. So you have a regular rollout cookie dough. You could do sugar cookies, you could do gingerbread, and then you create a hole with a cookie cutter. And then you crush up some hard candy or lollipops, whatever you have. And then you bake it with the crushed candy inside the well, and then it melts and creates this beautiful stained glass effect.
So pretty. These are stunning.
Talk about the different ways you can decorate these when we try it.
So you could do royal icing and like pipe a beautiful border around them. You could do like color spray, or you could do a little white chocolate drizzle, which is what I've done today, or you can leave them plain because it's a self-decorating cookie because of that. Yeah, it's so beautiful, just in a minimalist way.
It's very classy.
Are there
totally classy.
It's so classy. I actually like this better than the candy itself. So are there other ways you can use up leftover candy?
So after you've crushed some candy, you might have some left over after making these cookies. You could use that as a sprinkle on top of cake or cupcakes or on ice cream, or you could melt that down again and then drizzle popcorn with it. And then you have candied popcorn that's like really colorful and fun.
That's a great idea.
Great ideas, buddy. This is fantastic.
I'm full of them. That's why I'm here.
I'm very excited about the next one because it uses up peanut butter cups to make a chocolate ganache tart. So, first of all, this is a work of art.
Thank you.
Tell us about it while we try it.
Absolutely. So it's like a giant peanut butter cup tart. It's very rich. So we have a cookie crumb base, we have chocolate ganache, and chopped up peanut butter cups, and peanuts and toffee, lots of other things inside too.
gosh.
And it's very rich, it's very decadent, so you don't need a big slice to have a lot of impact.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Now,
I'm glad you like it.
I love that you're using the peanut butter cups, but could you customize it in other ways?
Absolutely. You could use any chopped chocolate you like. You can even omit the chocolate bar and just do ganache. You could do different nuts. You could add toffee, and you could change the base. So I've done a dark cookie base, but you could do gingerbread cookies or graham cracker crumbs, whatever you like. Yeah, totally customizable.
You incredible.
Goodness. Okay, so our final treat, you have turned bagged popcorn and candy corn into these cute little clusters. I am not a fan of the candy corn, I'll just put it out there, but I think you've come up with an interesting way to use it. How does this all come together?
Perfect. So I was just gonna say candy corn is another divisive treat. I find it kind of just generic sweet, which I'm fine with. But some people don't love it, and this is a great way to use it up. So the idea is similar to a crisped rice cereal bar in that there's like a gooey marshmallow glue holding everything together. And instead of rice cereal, it's holding together popcorn.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have popcorn, some peanuts, as well as the candy corn, playing on that sort of corn theme. Yeah, it's not too sweet.
This is really good. Does this change your mind about candy corn?
No, but I would use it like this. I would have it like this.
Okay, perfect.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
candy corn isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I feel like this is a really versatile way to sneak it in.
Absolutely.
Could you play around with so many different mix-ins?
Yeah, so anything that doesn't melt, because the marshmallow mixture is hot when you pour it over.
Hot
so
tip.
you could do like jelly beans, you could do, what are those things, jubes. Or if you wanted to go with like a movie night theme, you could use chopped licorice, like those mini licorice pieces for like a movie night theme treat.
So fun.
Yeah.
I have never felt more professional in my life. I knew I had to say goodbye to you, and I didn't take a second bite. You're welcome, everyone. Colin, thank you so much for upcycling Halloween candy into these truly gorgeous desserts. You're fantastic.
Oh, thank you for
Thank
having
you so
me.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, for a recap of all of these recipes, head to our YouTube page after the show. Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.